everybody, it's Connor here again, and we are in Indianola today. We are getting ready to start a pondless tear out rebuild in sort of the side yard, I guess you could say, of this person's backyard. So let's take a peek at what we're doing and let's not trip on our way there. And we'll talk about what today's gonna consist of. We're gonna get dirty, we're gonna get wet, we're gonna get cold, we're gonna get stinky. We're gonna tear out this thing behind me, I think. Let's check it out. So in this backyard, we got this nice pool that's just been put in and a lot of space back here where you don't need to leave this backyard. The deal with this water feature though, as you've seen, is all of its features are pointed towards the street. No one really gets to enjoy it, so we came in here with a new design tactic. We're gonna take out this crabapple tree. Our basin's gonna get put in down here. We'll take all of our dirt and pull it back and berm ourselves up back in there. Set some grade stones a little ways off that retaining wall so then we can just build our berm up without having to build that wall straight up. And then yeah, so our main waterfall is going to come off, shoot sort of towards the front of here in this little bit of area, give you a good view if you're inside the pool. We're going to wrap around and get up to another section of probably about 15 to 16 inches higher than that down there. And we're going to dump that off towards this patio, giving you a good view of a waterfall back into there. And the last one's going to start just up here a little bit and dump towards this whole backyard. So we got this beautiful backyard as our viewing area, so we're going to make sure we get them some cool waterfalls so they can view those while they're back out here. So right now we got the guys going, pulling up some plants. We're going to save a couple of perennials, set them aside, plant those again when we get done with. Then aside from that, all these junipers are going. We talked about that trees going, and we're going to come through, get this done, and see what the day takes us. So I don't know, guys. It's Tuesday. Tuesday is always a great day to start a new job, so we're going to rip it out. Let's get going. All right, guys, look at that. There's no longer a feature right here, but we do have some stuff painted out on what the feature is going to look like. So we got our basin going in right here, right in between that Japanese maple and the patio. Got a little bit of some rock wall set to tie into that basin as we come into this first waterfall. But now we're going to go about getting this dug. We got to dig the basin, set some grade stones back there, and work on getting all of our dirt shapes around in this area. So then tomorrow when we come in, we can get the basins finished up, tidied up, cleaned up, and then it's up and out with this stream we're about ready to put in. So let's get these grade rocks set, dig that basin, and have a great rest of our day. Hi again, guys. So we're finished up with day one. We got a decent amount done. We got all the feature ripped out. We got some dirt work finished up. We got a big tree ripped out from down below. We got our basin hole started. So we got the shape we want. We started getting it dug down. Then we realized we didn't have our laser level. So we got it dug close. We've got our stuff fit in a little bit. We know it fits. We just need to make sure we hit our depths the way we want it to. So we got to shoot all of our stuff off the height of the patio for the bottom of the deck or the bottom of the basin. So then yeah, once we get that out here, tomorrow morning should be boom bang, basin in, and we're working our way up with the stream. We got to bring in some more soil, build that backside up a little bit so we can have 3 foot of elevation change from our basin height to the top of that waterfall. We'll see what happens. So it was a fun day. Got a lot of stuff done. Had some good times doing it. Check in tomorrow for day 2 of this Indianola pondless rebuild. Good morning, everybody. It is day 2 out here in Indianola, and we're gonna start working on that basin. Let's go. Alright guys, it is end of day 2. Not exactly sure how many days we're going to be out here for, but you know what, we're ambitious. We're trying to get water running by the end of this week, so the next week can come back in, you know, do the few tweaks that the homeowner wants to take care of, and then we're done. So let's take a peek at what we got going right now. I think this bottom waterfall we have built is going to be pretty cool once we get everything turned on. It's got a little bit of action to it. And the way the water's probably going to come off this bottom stone, we're going to have a few little cool little trickly things, little cutbacks or splasher or whatever you want to call it, to So here's what we got going right now. This is the portion we've been working on today. We got our wing wall wrapped in and tied into our basin. We got our liner worked into our wing wall. And yeah, basin's been locked in, obviously. Now we got rocks on top of it. So this is the first waterfall we have built. While we're sitting here looking at this waterfall, we got where the water comes in back in there. Water's gonna start up top toward where the sun's touching the horizon. It's gonna come down this way, whip around, work its way back into the edge of this liner, pretty close to that deck, so we can have a zero entry down into there. Come here, go through a little 4-inch pinch fall right here, wrap around. We're gonna get a lot of water coming through that narrow little area right there, so we're gonna get some cool motion with that little kicker and that slanted rock in front. It'll come down, sort of kick back, bubble up, turn over, and then go up on top of this rock we have in front of us. How we shouldered this one up down here is this area on the rock and this little pinch right there are actually at the same height. So once we get everything foamed up and taken care of, we're gonna have water going right in this little hump right there. So you can see it right here as we get lower. Water's gonna come down, ride this, sort of run off the rock that's shaped like this right here, and come down in through here. We'll get a little bit to come up through here, make a little extra pinch off of that, and then through here we'll have another pinch, and ideally we can get this to stay wet so we can just see water sort of shimmering off of it. It's crack-a-lackin', people. Don't worry, Elias is no longer sick, and he's back in business with us today. So it is day 3 of this pondless build we got going on here out in Indianola, Iowa. Today should be a fun day. You know what? Every day is a fun day with the right attitude. Is what you make it. Inspirational quotes 101. But yeah, we're to the point where we're now just working on building this stream. Best part about building water features is streams and waterfalls, in my opinion. So let's talk about what the day is going to be. So back up in front of me, that's where our waterfall's at. This is our streamliner flop forward. We got our tuck done last night, and now we're getting up into this area. This is going to be more of a slow moving pooling area with a little pinch fall that's going to come in behind that next waterfall. So start the day off, we're gonna get everything excavated down here to the proper height we want it to be. We have a rock out front we're actually gonna steal from the homeowner and then use as a waterfall back in here. So we want to get that rock pulled so then we can get everything up in here excavated so that rock's gonna work for what we want to do with it. We got a couple rocks up in the trailer we're gonna use to place and berm out. We probably got one decent sized rock gonna be going back in there. Another one probably right about where that mulch is at. And we're gonna try to use this big flat weir stone we ripped out from down there as a landing pad and sort of stairs coming down into this feature. So that's what our goal is today. We want to get everything up top here and down to the basin about 100% done today. So tomorrow when we get in here, we can get this top section finished up, run our plumbing line, get our pump hooked up, and get this test ran over the weekend to make sure we don't have any issues and it's looking good. So that's what the goal is. Let's see what we can do today. Have a good one. Filming. What's up, guys? Day 3, 4. No. Day 4. It's day 4 out here at the Indianola job. Yep. And we turned some water on yesterday. We wanted to test our first flop to make sure everything was all nice and locked in. We came back and water was exactly where it was when we left last night, so that's a good sign. So we're gonna continue working our way up today. There's a few tweaks we're gonna make this morning, just to sort of get a better look what we're going for. I think we really want to try to blow out that corner where that I think we want to sort of blow out this little area back up in here, but this is where we are now. We got our little stream coming in right here. We got a little pinch, then we blow out into this real big sort of deep section where it pools up a little bit. I think we're going to work on taking that viewing stone out and actually setting it back behind the liner so we can really kick this area out, make that a real good beach area for people to come in at. Probably slide one of these rocks up into here, up into this area, so then we can get this water pushed out and around, clear up to the back side of that liner. Probably dig a little bit out, get something going back up in there too. Really blow this area out. And coming back up in here is where this last section of our stream is going to be. We're going to try to keep it real wide, get some grade rock set on the outside so we can build her up a little bit. We got the plumbing line to run, but yeah, so still quite a bit of stuff to do. We're having fun doing it, but we'll see what today consists of. All right, guys, so we're back after a couple days of not recording. We have got a little bit of a new approach here. So we used some bigger rocks because they got big rocks all around the property. So I should have started off using some bigger rocks just so this ties in nicely. but I'm glad we noticed before we finished up, because we were able to get back in and switch it up with not too much of a hassle. So this is our new waterfall. We'll have a nice little sheet coming off that right side, cool little kicker coming off there, and it'll get a real hard whip off that back rock. Moving up into the stream, we sort of kept the same thing up through here. We choke ourselves down in here. Water's gonna wrap, and then go down. So that's gonna be pretty nifty. We got that viewing stone sort of set off and on the back side of the liner so we could open this up and really make this stream wide as possible. We'll have a beachy section up here, beach section up here, probably a little bit of a beach right here, a little bit of more of a rock beach instead of actually a blowout beach. But this is really gonna help this whole area stay nice and big and opened up. So we have the same waterfall as the first time, that cool little pinch rock we had that has a little sweep to it. And now we're getting this top part prepped after we brought in a lot of dirt. We'll get our third and final waterfall section built, rock our stream section into the rocks to rock our stream from that waterfall into this waterfall, get our grade work taken care of, hook our box up, run our plumbing line, and then it's a lot of touch-up work and gravel from there. So let's see what happens. Most importantly, everybody have a fantastic Tuesday. I don't know what day you're watching it, but today's Tuesday. It's a terrific Tuesday. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Connor back here out in Indianola, and we are wrapping up this pondless rebuild we've been working on for about the past week, a little bit more. So today we're gonna get everything finished gravelled, get all of our lights hooked up, get our cut and tuck finished up, clean up the site, mulch everything, put back the few plants we pulled out, and it should be a good little day for us. So we're gonna get that stuff done, and when we come back, you guys can see this feature up and running. It's been a fun one to build. Here's the final product. All right, guys, this job was a fun one to do. It was a good one as we get close to the end of our season here. We were blessed with some wonderful weather over the past 2 weeks as we've been working on this feature. Homeowners say they love it. I can't wait for them to get to enjoy it once it's nicer outside. Let us know what you guys think of this feature down below in the comments. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button if you want to stay tuned with everything else we've been doing. Most importantly, don't have a good day, have a great day. Ryan Reynolds. Peace out, guys.